Hello everyone, welcome to my Emmerdale official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Coleen Nolan's son Jake Roshi has apologized to his mother after reenacting intimate scenes allegedly with his ex-girlfriend Jesy Nelson during his Edinburgh Fringe Festival performance. Jake, lead singer of the band Rixton, began dating the former Little Mix performer in 2014. They became engaged but ended their relationship in 2016. Taboola-sponsored link. Chrissy Metz's post-weight loss photos appear excessive. During his semi-autobiographical musical concert, he talked about his breakup with the famous pop diva. His mother and Loose Women star Coleen laughed as he acted out intimate moments with his ex-girlfriend, represented by a microphone stand. He then conceded it was a little too real, and that you can read all about it online. At one point, he was on the floor, thrusting the microphone stand and yelling, "Sorry, Mum." Coleen, 59, lives with Jake, 31, and her ex-husband, Shane Ritchie, 60. Meanwhile, Jake previously discussed reaching success with his band Rixton before everything went apart, according to The Mirror. He began his acting career in 2010, portraying Isaac Nuttall in Emmerdale, before creating Rixton 2 years later. The band had an initial burst of success in America. In an interview with The Times, Jake stated, "We kicked off big time in America. We spent quite a deal of time with Biebs, Justin Bieber, Scooter Braun handled the band, and Universal Music billionaire Benny Blanco, and a few others provided support." But in a candid tell-all, the celebrity told how he struck rock bottom. "My calendar was blocked out every single day from the ages of 18 to 23, 24, and then nothing. I had never experienced failure in my life. I was successful at every audition I attended. It blew me to pieces." Following the abrupt end of his music concerts, he split from Jesy and sought refuge at Ed Sheeran's home while the Bad Habits singer was on tour. Jake feels Ed let him stay because he was slightly concerned about him. Jake eventually returned to his mother Coleen's house and took the humbling step of applying for universal credit. He has now developed a strong feeling of appreciation, acknowledging his fortunate start as a Nepo baby and being hyper-aware that not everyone has the same opportunity. Emmerdale has said farewell to Samson Dingle after 18 years on the soap. In the episode that aired on Tuesday, viewers were stunned to see Samson sentenced to 4 years in prison for attacking his ex-pal Josh Cope. The latest twist had fans wondering who snitched on him, with Kane Dingle assuming Moira wanted retribution for Samson framing Maddie Barton for the stabbing at the Hyde. Lydia Hart couldn't control her emotions at the Woolpack as she accused Moira of being the informant. "You are wrong, my dear," Moira insisted. "It wasn't me." Kane expressed his support for Moira, assuring Lydia, "I believe her because she is my wife. Search, she's told you how she feels, so search elsewhere for your grass." The Dingles found themselves at odds more than ever as Sam Dingle faced the heartbreaking chore of transporting his son Samson to begin his prison sentence. The farewell between father and son was tear-jerking, with Sam visibly upset as Samson walked away to serve time. Amelia Spencer spent the episode worried about baby Esther's future without her father, Samson, who was about to go to jail. Amelia confided in Noah Dingle about her concerns about Esther's upbringing, as her own father, Dan Spencer, was also in prison. However, the narrative developed when Amelia used Noah's phone to order supper and discovered a damning fact: the last dialed number was for the police. "You grassed on Samson, didn't you?" Amelia confronted Noah and pieced together the betrayal. Noah rationalized his actions by claiming that Samson may have gravely hurt Josh if Noah hadn't intervened. As the show came to a close, an enraged Amelia requested that he go. Moira Dingle's unusual attitude continued in tonight's Emmerdale episode. confusing her husband Kane. Moira has been struggling since her son, Matty Barton, was unfairly imprisoned for allegedly stabbing Samson Dingle earlier this year. Samson eventually admitted to lying about the attack, and Matty was released from prison. Despite Matty's return home, Moira has struggled to forgive the Dingle family for failing to support her son. Last night's hour-long episode of the serial had worrisome sequences for Moira. Moira didn't appear to recall snapping at Matty earlier, apologized for being cantankerous. She was then seen bickering with Kane before falling asleep in the middle of the day and drinking alone. Moira continued to lash out at Kane on tonight's episode after she couldn't find a livestock passport for an upcoming auction. "It arrived the other day. Someone must have moved it," she exclaimed, before Kane confessed. "I had a tidy round earlier. It will be here someplace." Moira became irritated after requesting her husband to relocate the rest of the herd to the bottom of the field when Kane disclosed that he had already cleared the field for the new cattle. "Oh, right, so basically you're just going around making extra work for me," she yelled violently, with a perplexed Kane responding, "I was just trying to help." "All right." Moira eventually came home in a better mood. She told Kane that she felt better than all right after receiving a great price for the herd. "Look at you, cracking on with the boys' tea," she murmured, starting to embrace her husband. "I don't reckon there's many blokes as useful and as sexy as you are." Kane instantly expressed his surprise after Moira left the house in a funny mood, but Moira couldn't recall her outburst. "Well, I am all right now. Unless you'd rather have an argument, obviously," she said before exiting the room to take a shower. "Knowing what's up with you wouldn't go amiss though," muttered a perplexed Kane after she departed. Will Kane be able to figure out what is going on with Moira? Emmerdale has confirmed the truth about Moira Dingle's condition, and it's terrible. The soap legend, portrayed by Natalie J. Robb, has caused concern among viewers in recent weeks, following the incident involving son Matty Barton. As fans will know, Matty was imprisoned following his confrontation with Samson Dingle, Sam Hall. Matty was eventually liberated after Samson revealed the truth about what had happened. However, Moira's behavior has raised questions among spectators due to her unexpected outbursts. Earlier this week, following a disagreement with Kane, she threw a glass across the kitchen and into the wall. A few days later, she advised her struggling son to man up after his prison experience. Matty chastised his mother for her lack of empathy, creating a hostile atmosphere between them. While visiting the village on Thursday, Matty felt concerned when he noticed his mother sleeping in the middle of the day. Moira was perplexed by her unusual tiredness and sensed a lack of appetite. Later, she was spotted carrying a glass and a whiskey bottle to bed, implying that Moira may be relapsing into alcoholism after combating substance usage 3 years prior. Moira's behavior in Friday's episode prompted anxiety among fans once more. She was stressed and frustrated in the morning as she struggled to locate some key paperwork in preparation for an auction. Kane tried to help her, but she snapped back. Before storming, Moira eventually returned, and she was much happier. The soap legend began flirting with Kane, which astonished him given how snappy she had previously been. In a devastating twist, viewers now believe Moira has onset dementia. On an Emmerdale Facebook fan page, one individual wrote, "I think Moira has early onset dementia." Another individual responded, "That's what I thought, especially when she had to think and remember things she has said and done." A third individual asked, "Could Moira have early onset dementia or a brain tumor with her forgetting things?" Another person wrote, "Think it's something serious like dementia." So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please click like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.